capturing the Division IV title, but maybe even creating some history here with team scoring. They're your Trinity League champs, your Woodbridge Classic champs, and again, ranked number 1 in California. Overall, this is their 18th straight season to make it onto the finals, and they're seeking their 5th consecutive title here over the next 16 to 18 minutes. Number 2 ranked is Laguna Beach, and number 3, Oaks Christian. Harvard Westlake, your Mission League champs. And number 5 is Big Bear. So those squads all moving on. There's Jay Sarah up front. Chloe Elbaz, she'll be heading off to UCLA, leading the charge. But right now, it's going to be a whole pack of Lions there monopolizing the action up front here in this Division IV affair. Last year, they won the D4 title by scoring only 29 points. And right now, with all of our projections in place there, they should score less than that here in 2025. And all 7 of their girls in the top 11 here in this Division IV final. Hayden Joseph and Wagner of Laguna Beach also right up there with Jay Sarah. And Hannah Norris of Laguna Hills also trying to move forward. Jay Sarah now, they are all in the top 10. Santillan Montserrat, Santillan Silva of Century High School now taking over the pace setting. But up front there, that is Reese Hawley, Chloe Elbaz, Polowitz, 9th grader out of Jay Sarah. Sierra Harden and Tennant Kroger. And turning our attention back to the Division 4 girls race. As expected, Jay Sarah in control and coming through at only 16 points. They're at 15 right now. Let's say we'll be at 16 points after the mile mark. So Brooklyn Tennant is opening up a gap here over her teammates Elbaz, Kroger, and Holly Polowitz. Fellow freshman there with Tennant now in 6th place. Montserrat Santilla and Silva of Century maintaining that 5th place spot. But all 5 scores right now from Jay Sarah coming through under 5:31. That would be under 17-minute pace for all 5 Lions. But Tennant continuing to push the pace right now. Her teammates looking to stay with her, and our young lady from Century High School right there in the all blue over white. Also looking to qualify as an individual, Hannah Norse of Laguna Hills. She is currently in 7th. Kate Woodside of Esperanza came through the mile mark at 8. Jay Sarah with 6 in the top 9. Ellie Kerman of Harvard Westlake in that 10th spot at the mile mark. Napriava of Oaks Christian in the 11th spot. Wagner of Laguna Beach. And looking at team scores here, it is basically a race for 2nd place as expected. And no disrespect to any of those other squads, but Jay Sarah, number 2, nationally ranked, taking charge here and looking to claim their 5th Division 4 title in a row. So Satanian Silva has now taken over the pacing here in the Division 4 girls. She has moved into the lead. 9th grader Brooklyn Tennant of Jay Sarah looking to stay in contact. And Reese Hawley of Jay Sarah in that 3rd spot.
All right, as our El Toro girls pose for their picture as our Southern Section champions. Just a reminder, we are running the rain course day, and man, we are running fast. But if you missed those hills, you can come back on December 6th and run the Brooks West race here. You not only get both hills, you get all 3 hills, the full 5,000 meters. So if you want to challenge the course for many years that has been run here with Poop Out, Reservoir, and the Switchbacks, come back here for Brooks West. You'll see the signs all over. Drop that QR code, and you can come run the Brooks West race here on December 6th.
And Santalian Silva continuing to go against one of the top teams in the nation. She has opened up a 10-meter lead. And to put things in perspective, this young lady from Century, she was 56th place here a year ago in this same race. So arguably up there is one of the most improved athletes that we're going to see here today. And she comes across the 2-mile mark, less than a mile to go from trying to claim the Division IV individual title. She comes through at 11:02.9. 11:02.9 for a young lady. That would be her lifetime personal best, as she came in with an 11:11 3,200-meter time coming into this cross-country season. Keeping our eyes on that team score, the all-time Division IV record for team scoring is 23 points. 1999, you got to go all the way back to our young ladies from Corona Del Mar, scored 23 points, and Jay Sarah trying to take over that new team time record. Right now, they're probably sitting right about 20 points when all the teams come across. But Brooklyn Tennant, Reese Hawley, Maya Polowitz, Hayden Kroger, and Chloe Elbaz all occupying spots 2 through 6 coming through the 2-mile mark. Anna Norris of Laguna Hills, Kate Woodside of Esperanza right now eyeing those one of those 5 qualifying spots as a team, as individuals. Gia Ree and Ellie Kerman, Harvard Westlake in those 9th and 10th spots. Delaney Naparella of Oaks Christian in 11th. Hutton Nelligan of Jay Sarah in 12th. So Jay Sarah with 6 in the top 12. So the senior out of Century, she came into the season with a lifetime best of 18:36 from last year and has improved by almost a minute and a half from everything she has done from a year ago, including rolling in the rain last week to a 16:55, and she continues to gap some very talented individuals there from Jay Sarah. So Montserrat Silva of Century High School out of Santa Ana. What was a 10-meter lead now looks like a 30-meter lead, where she has almost about a little more than a half mile to go for the Division IV individual title. And Jay Sarah now all together starting to move up on our leader from Century High School. And Brooklyn Tennant now geared to try to close that gap with about 500 meters to go. Montserrat Silva going to take that last left turn into Guard Alley. And Hannah Norris of Laguna Hills continue to make some moves here over the last 500 meters. Brooklyn Tennant of Jay Sarah, the 9th grader, in 2nd. Reese Hawley in 3rd. Holowitz of Jay Sarah continue to move up. But bring her in, folks. He tells you how much you can make. 1 year makes a difference here. She was 56th place here a year ago, and right now 450 meters away from taking first place Well, a heck of a senior year here for the young lady from Century High School, Montserrat Santina Silva. With 300 meters to go, she's a 15:42. 16:55 a week ago, and trying to improve upon that. And keep your eyes on that team score for Jay Sarah, Reese Hawley, and Brooklyn Tennant now moving onto the track. That is Maya Polowitz. Hannah Norris, though, has moved up into 5th and breaking up that pack of lions there from Jay Sarah. And Woodside of Esperanza has now moved up ahead of Hayden Kroger of Jay Sarah. And Gia Ree of Harvard Westlake is now moved into the conversation with Kerman. So bring her in, folks. One heck of a season. You can't ask for better here. Montserrat Santina Silva of Century High School. Hello, you just earned yourself the Division IV individual title, 16:43.
Hey, what's up, HD runners? Here we are at Southern Section. A girls Division IV. Here we are with Montserrat Santillan of Century, 16:43. So Montserrat, tell us, I mean, you were right there along the pack with the J. Sarah girls. What was your strategy?
The strategy was honestly try to like stick with them and maybe like at about a mile and a half, just let it rip, I guess. Yeah, just try to go, but yeah.
So how did that feel? I mean, I know you're really improved over this last year. Tell us about the improvement of your whole journey this year.
Well, last year I was kind of out for, this year, my bad. Okay, well, I think it was mostly the summer training. Like I had built a strong base during the summer and then just continued that throughout the year. And also, I mean, thanks to my awesome coach, I feel like he just poured into me like a lot of everything, you know, he told us especially. So I guess strategies, just listen to your coach.
And what did he tell you to do? Or was it more mental? Was it like more like technical?
It was both in a way, I guess, because last year I wasn't that good, you know, mentally. So this year he would always just tell me like, you're a different runner this year. Like no matter how I felt, like if I was unsure in myself, he was just like, you're a different runner, you know. So
it was impressive because there was a lot of mental grit that took you to stay up there on the top.
Yeah.
What's one of the keys to believing in yourself that you'd say?
I think just like believing in your training and like just because I was really nervous, but I was just like I've trained, I've worked up until this moment, so I was just really believing in the past training to let it like make me feel good about myself today.
So I know you talked about your coach, but is there anyone else you'd like to thank for this big win today?
A lot of people, everyone who supported me, and especially my family and my teammates.
So guys, remember, if you guys like this free live stream, please donate to HD Runners. Please press that donate button below. And please support us. Please donate to HD Runners.
Yeah, please donate to HD Runners.
Thank you.
Yeah.